me again. I guess it's been 2 weeks. I hope it's not been more than 2 weeks since we had a chat. I don't know where March went. I feel like, so today's the 29th of March, right? And I know that I've been making a video every other week, but like time is just flying. So that's crazy. We are next week starting the 4th 9 weeks of school. I am grateful we're starting the 4th 9 weeks of school. It's been a crazy year. Been lots of challenges. And there's been some highlights, which are nice. But like every day trudging through mud, it feels like, is hard. So my mental muscles are going to be very strong, very toned by the end of May when we're done. So how are you? What is your life like right now? What's going on? I'm ready. We're preparing for a concert at school. My kids are getting ready, and I am excited about the concert because performing is my favorite thing. And we're less than 2 weeks away. And once that gets done, then it's pretty like smooth sailing through the end of the year for me, which will be great. And yeah, I discovered that with my new medication that I was taking it at night because that's when I was just taking meds, and I discovered that it was keeping me awake. So then I switched to taking it in the morning, and now I have been able to lay in bed and fall asleep. Crazy. Laying in bed and falling asleep. And then I wake up and I feel okay. I mean, I don't ever really want to get out of bed because I love my bed, but you know, whatever. So today is Saturday because it's Saturdays with Sarah. Something funny, I went to my sister-in-law's to see the kids. Today's haircut day. We're gonna do all the haircuts. I left my hair bag at my house 20 minutes away. So I dropped off the groceries that I got for the kids' dinner, and then I had to come back. So now I'm on my way back so that we're gonna have hibachi for dinner. The children are going to have chicken tenders and french fries, and then we're gonna cut hair. And everybody's gonna feel fresh and wonderful and amazing. So April's here. Let's talk about, well, almost here. 2 days away. Let's talk about spring cleaning. Have you done any spring cleaning? I've never really thought about spring cleaning before, but I joined this thing online, this like newsletter, Clean Mama. I think I've said something about it before. She made a whole thing schedule for spring cleaning that she was going through in the month of March, and I just didn't have it in me. You know, at the beginning of March I was like, I'm sad, I need medication, and that was that. So now I'm in a place where I'm like, oh, what are the things that I can take care of? How can I do things better? What can I get rid of? I love throwing things away. Over spring break, I was not able to clean like I wanted to, but I did make sure that my bathroom, not Silas' bathroom, my bathroom was clean. The floor. I cleaned the floor. And the baseboards. I dusted, I wiped, I swept and mopped and swept and mopped. And just doing the floor and the toilet was amazing. It was like a brand new bathroom. So my spring cleaning goal, I found another one through Passion Planner. I have a Passion Planner. I love, love, love my Passion Planner. It has 30-minute blocks during the day, which don't really line up with like my classes necessarily, but it's really helpful when I'm doing hair or teaching lessons, because those things typically happen in 30-minute blocks. And Passion Planner has a spring cleaning checklist through the KonMari method, which I watched before when it was a Netflix series, and I watched this lady do, take out everything. Pick up one at a time. Does it bring you joy? Does it bring you joy? Does it bring you joy? And I've been thinking about my underwear drawer, and how some of the things I have in my drawer are what do you call it? Practical. I keep them around because they're practical, but I'm not really excited about them. And I have too much underwear, too many socks, too many bras, and tank tops. I have a lot of white ones that are no longer white. They're gray, and I need to get rid of those. And there's probably a few more things in my closet. I have been going through my clothes little by little every couple of weeks, because the closet is small and I don't like having a lot of stuff. I like having options, but I don't like having a lot of stuff. Stuff causes mental stuff in my brain, and I don't need it. I don't like it. I don't want it. So have you done any spring cleaning? It's okay if it's just the baseboards in your bathroom, because that's a start. Once you make those little steps of progress, then things get easier, which is awesome. I was just listening to a video from Dr. Chatterjee on Feel Better, Live More. It was one of his bite-sized episodes, and it was an episode taken from an episode he did with Jim Quick. And Jim Quick said, consistency compounds, which is a concept that I hadn't thought about before. We are told a little bit every day, a little bit every day, a little bit every day. But if you're trying to change things about your life, if you're trying to make big shifts, we don't think about that. If I focus on getting 80 ounces of water in every day, and that's my goal, that is my number one goal, 80 ounces of water, eventually it'll stick. And then because I am hydrated, the things in my body are working better, I feel better, I'm able to do more, and it's just awesome. So Jim Quick, he's the brain guy, he's fantastic. He was talking about all of negative habits. There's a bunch of negative habits that lead to bad brain health, and it was really cool for him to talk about those things, and then sort of give us the rundown of the top 3 things that are really good for brain health. And I enjoyed it. I'll put the link in the description. But anyways, I feel like I'm just sort of rambling, but that's okay. Eventually, I'm gonna get to the place where I can just talk to you and it's all gonna make sense. But I have to practice first, so this is my practice. These first several videos are my practice, and it's awesome because you're gonna have to fail and be bad at stuff a whole bunch of times before it's gonna be amazing. And I want to be amazing at talking to you about wonderful things. So thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope that your spring cleaning is going well. I'll put the other thing, the links for the spring cleaning if you want to look at those too. And I think that's it. I'm going to do hair. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to eat hibachi, and I'm really excited about that. I hope you have the most wonderfulest Saturday evening, the most wonderfulest week or two. I probably will get back to you in 2 weeks since that's what I'm being consistent with. And I love you. If you need somebody to talk to, reach out. And that's it. Okay, bye.